Hello and welcome. This is Milan Botica, and I want to welcome you to the Tuning Into the One series on the Signature Soulmate Signals 4-step process. The Signature Soulmate Signals 4-step process has 4 steps. The first step is connection, and that's where we're going to be focusing today. Why connection? Because connection is your access point to everything else. So the Signature Soulmate Signals 4-step process starts with connection, and then we explore compatibility. That's the second step. After that, we learn how to explode chemistry last. That's the third step. And the fourth and final step is learning how to use effective communication throughout the entire process, starting with connection and building that deeper connection to be able to explore compatibility, to find that ideal fit and that blend that's just right for you. And our free live webinar training on how to magnetize your dream man to you by tuning into the Signature Soulmate Signals 4-step process is where you get started. But in the meantime, let's give you something on the connection. So the first thing to take away from connection is it's a lot like the internet and the wireless connections, or the amount of bars you have on your phone, on your smartphone. How does that work? Well, the more bars you have, the better your ability to both communicate outward as well as to receive information inward, both in terms of the computer. When your wireless connection is very, very poor or dead, or you have 0 bars on your phone, what happens? You have no ability to communicate. You can't receive phone calls and you can't send phone calls or texts. Why? Because the connection isn't there. So the most important thing to remember in your dating and relating process, especially if you want to find, attract, and learn how to keep lasting love in those relationships, when you do find and attract that dream man into your life, then this is crucial. Learn how to use connection as a dial. You want to be able to dial it up and dial it back down. Why? Because that is essential. If you have it as an on and an off switch, then what happens is when you turn it off, it's just like your wireless connection or just like 0 bars on your phone. You cut yourself off from information and awareness. So connection is the point at which you gain access to all the information that's available out there, as well as your awareness of what that information is really telling you. On the other end of the stick, effective communication is the exchange of that information in a clear and clean way. So in the Signature Soulmate Signals 4-step process, which we cover in the live webinar training, we will start off with connection, then address how to explore compatibility, then how to explode chemistry last, and use effective communication throughout the entire process. Connect first, explore compatibility second, explode chemistry last, and use effective communication throughout the entire process to be able to find, attract, and be able to keep lasting love and that dream man in your life for as long as you want, decades and beyond. Now, who is this for and how is this different? Well, who this is for is someone who's ready to find their Mr. Right. It's okay if you're looking for Mr. Right now, but it's ideal for those of you that are looking for Mr. Right, that dream man. And where is it focused? It's focused on real dating and real dialogue. So you can learn how to read men's signals clearly. And the first place that you start as far as being able to read men's signals clearly is connection. We're going to cover real life situations so you can learn from that, get solutions to be able to apply in there with effective communication, and how to use that to be able to build and explore compatibility to deeper levels, and learn the lessons that may have come from previous relationships to be able to grow, leave the past behind, live today to be able to design your tomorrow so you can find, attract, and be able to keep that dream man and lasting love in your life and in your relationships forever. So connection, it's a dial. It's a dial that you can dial up and dial down. You want to be able to tune in, connect, and be able to read men's signals clearly. When you can do that, then what happens is you can find out, what is he thinking, what is he feeling, especially in the eyes. The eyes are the first place we connect, and the eyes are the windows to the soul. So learning how to connect helps you to learn how to read men's signals clearly. Learning how to read men's signals clearly helps you to be able to find out whether he's interesting, or are you interested in him? Is he interested in you? What is he thinking and what is he feeling? All these things are available to you when you learn how to turn connection and have it be a dial rather than an on-off switch. When you turn connection off, you're cut off from all that information. When you treat it as a dial and you turn it up and you turn it down, then you have access to all the information that's out there and the awareness of how to read those signals clearly and what to do and how to do it and when to do it, as far as what it entails beyond just basic connection. So in our live webinar training on how to magnetize your dream man to you, tuning into the Signature Soulmate Signals 4-step process, you will learn this and so much more. And in the advanced training, we go in depth and really dig in so you can really start mastering this information and this 4-step process. So thank you, and I wish you the best out there, and I hope to see you on our live free webinar training on how to magnetize your dream man to you by tuning into the Signature Soulmate Signals 4-step process. Again, this is Milan, and thank you for your time, and I hope you got something out of this. I'll see you soon. Bye for now.